You thought it was? Hey, Hattie. Looks like, look, well, I won't tell you. Looks like fruit punch, doesn't it? It's blood? It's like Jell-O? Well, yeah, it can kind of be like Jell-O. It is. All right. So, guess what I have here? Now, some of you said all kind of answers, and then someone said a hummingbird feed. Now, it's really nasty because it was nasty outside. It's normally not this dirty. But so we have a couple of hummingbird feeders in our backyard, and this is one of them that sits by one of the windows that looks out from our kitchen. And normally what happens is you put this red juice in it, and for a hummingbird, this is like the greatest thing in the world. And the hummingbirds will come, and they're flapping their wings, and they stick their beaks in there, and you can see that little hole, and they suck out all the red stuff. And but I only have to tell you, do you think a ton of hummingbirds come into my backyard? No, you'd be right. There's only about one or two that are brave enough to come because I have two dogs. And they sort of police our backyard. And of all the bird feeders, they run around and they chase all the birds away. And I really wish they wouldn't do that for the hummingbirds because I really want to see the hummingbirds just up close to the window. But I can feel this. I filled this up today's Sunday on Wednesday. And it's already gone this much. And it wasn't from hummingbirds. You know what likes this? You want to guess? Well, no, not the dogs. No, no, not me. Squirrels? No, squirrels don't like this. And we people really don't. Kind of, it's not birds. Bees. Yes, bees love this. And bees will swarm around this big bumblebees. And the bumblebees, they don't care about the dogs. They don't care about the other birds. They don't care about anything. They just swarm around this, and the bees drink all my stuff. I got to come up with a way to get rid of them, but I haven't figured out what it is just yet. I could get a trap. Yeah, I could maybe get a trap. But bees, listen, bees, they don't care about anything. They're just going about their business, and they're just sucking all the juice out, and I have to fill it up about once a week. They just are not worried about anything else. You know, Jesus talks about not worrying about stuff. And he talks about it in this sermon that he preached called the Sermon on the Mount. And the bees were just happy to be a bee and to be here and as they drink all the fluid. And Jesus talks about that level of happiness in something that he calls the Beatitudes. And it doesn't sound like this, even though this is for a hummingbird, yet bees like it. And Jesus says, blessed are the poor, blessed are those who mourn, blessed are those who meek, who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Blessed are those who are merciful, blessed are those who are pure in heart, and blessed are those who are the peacemakers. And there's something about this passage that describes a level of contentment and happiness that's even better than being a bee in my backyard drinking the hummingbird juice. Now, you don't want to drink this. You'll get really sick. Yeah. You want some? No, that's right. We don't want any of this. It's I don't know. It's kind of, well, it would make your stomach hurt, but hummingbirds and bees love it. So maybe you can go. I'm sure it has some sugar, something sweet, and it makes just stuff that's not good for us. But I bet if you asked your dad would know. Or your mama. She's probably looking it up right now, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly right. Well, let's do this. Let's say a prayer and give thanks to God that God cares for us and that in God there's a sense of happiness, kind of like a bee drinking all this stuff. You ready? Oh God, we give thanks for your love and your mercy. What we pray, Lord, is that you would watch over these. You sit with me, bless their life. In every way, we hope that they grow with a sense of being connected to you and how that plays out in their life and all their endeavors. So watch over them, we ask, and we pray this in the name of Christ. Amen. Because it's a little warm.